everybody. This is episode 2 of Recon Weekly podcast, Millennium everything.
Were you going to say Millennium Falcon? Because that would have been awesome.
I'm going to say it, but then I don't want us to be copyrighted. But you said it, now we're going to be copyrighted.
Dude, Millennium Falcon is just the general term.
Millennium, dude, they're gonna be like copyright infringement, and then I'm just be like, no.
They can't copyright us for me talking about the Falcon that lives down the street that I named Millennium.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's clever. Anyway, so you're probably wondering why we weren't around last week. Well, you see, Derp was gunned down by Mongolians.
It took us a whole week to find the Dragonballs.
Don't worry, he's alive, so...
I'm back, baby.
There you go.
But, Derp, be careful next time you go to Mongolia, because you can only be revived once by the Dragonballs.
Oh, yes.
Die
All
again.
Right, well.
If you die again, there's nothing we can do. Unless Janemba, screws over the dimensions and you get your body back for, 45 minutes.
Or we could instant transmission to Namek and use their Dragonballs.
Which would be convenient. Well, I don't think I need to introduce you people, because I guess they already know who you are.
Do they know who
what?
People know who we are?
Well, we are on YouTube.
Oh god, I'm so under pressure.
Don't drop the ball! No one gets that. Did you guys?
Nah, sorry.
I don't get it either.
DBC.
It's just
watch Boo versus Vegito, and then there you go.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Okay, so, now that we've finished introducing who we are and why we like
Cheesecake.
Derp, what have you been up to this week?
Well, I woke up, went downstairs for a glass of Coke, gained my share, sat down and played some video games, and I did that for the entire week.
Productive.
It was very productive.
Besides being dead and...
Oh, yeah. Well, I did that wherever it was. I don't really remember.
In Mongolia?
No. Well, I was dead.
Oh. You just got to go to the other world and have the same privileges of life?
Yeah.
Oh, you died? Oh, here, it's like you didn't die. Anyway, well, that was fun. Walabu, or Game Over, or I don't know what to call it.
The YouTube channel of many names.
So then what
the YouTuber formerly known as the Walabu.
No, dude. I'm a YouTuber who has long since forgotten my name. Okay then, so Super Namekian, what have you been up to?
We've been fixing the back of our house, so I couldn't record anything. I've been testing out my new recording method and playing Armored Kill.
And if you haven't noticed, the voice quality for his mic is substantially it's like he's not fighting a bear while recording more.
Yeah.
And you can tell him what happened to the back of your house. This giant carnivorous flippin' dragon just went through his kitchen. And then he's just what the hell, dragon? And the dragon's just sorry man, I was hungry, and he just left.
No, but seriously, we've just been slowly renovating our house for the past 8 years.
Dude, seriously, for the past galaxy years.
No, first we did the bathroom, then we did my mom and dad's room, then we redid the living room and the family room. Now we're redoing the back of the house, we're putting up new siding, and my room actually has insulation now, so it's not 1,000,000 degrees in the daytime and -10 at night, and I can't hear cars driving by, even though all my windows are closed.
Because those when the room is hella hot, it's just unbearable. Like when we were doing the co-op Halo.
Yeah.
It's like a furnace.
Yeah.
You were just dying. Dude, your living room is like work in progress forever. Forever. It's always changing. I guess so. That it or whatnot?
Yeah, that's good. I guess.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of the same. Cleaning the backyard a bit, trying to make it presentable so you can actually go do stuff back there, and you know, so it doesn't look like it's Chernobyl. What else? Besides that, not really too much. Besides getting stuff up. I've been in town a lot. It's been a lot of bullshit.
Sounds fun.
Dude, that day, like, you and me went to town, that was literally, like, my third trip to Walmart. Like, at the end of that day, I had gone to Walmart 3 times. And I was just like, I'm done. I need to go home. Goddamn, why is there nothing to do in our town?
Because it's, Northern California, and it's on fire right now.
It's been on fire for like the last month, and the breathing quality of the air is just like, oh my god. What else? I guess it's really it.
If you have to say what else, you're done.
Yeah. I'm done. Anyway, so what you been playing, John?
Armored Kill. Seriously, Armored Kill and Raging Blast 2.
That's some cool stuff. Derp, what about you?
DayZ, Skyrim, and Battlefield 3 with some Armored Kill in there. So you...
Big living.
Yeah, big money spender.
Big money. Have you finally deduced how many hours you have in Skyrim?
Fuck no.
Over 9,000. We're just gonna say 9,001 and call it even.
Hey, that's good. I've been actually playing some MW3 and Raging Blast on my other, because I can't play it on my main account, which I do the Let's Play on, because obviously that would break the continuity of it. And Red Dead, you could kind of say, but I don't play it unless I record.
You mean Dead Red?
Right, Dead Red Deliverance, because Rockstar didn't make that game. I think that's about it. I haven't really played anything else. Oh, and Sapphire, of course.
Pokemans.
Oh. And what?
Pokemans.
Yep, and I actually, I just remembered, I charged it with the car charger, because I still can't find the wall charger for it.
Uh-huh.
I've been playing Super Mario 3 on it, and Link to the Past, for Sword. So, that's cool. I was gonna charge the PSP so I could play whatever games I have on that, but I was just like, oh fuck, it's the PSP. I guess that's all we've been playing, really, and yeah. What have we been gallivanting on YouTube? I guess I ask who, so go away.
I don't know. I haven't been really watching YouTube. I've been preoccupied with other stuff.
Okay. What about you?
What?
Team 4-Star Cooler's Revenge.
I would have answered you, but Mike keeps cutting out for me, which is...
Yeah, I'm getting that a little bit too. Skype quality is amazing.
Oh yeah,
I know.
it's the best.
It's the best thing since buttered milk.
Buttered milk.
Or if you ever like that, you got a video on YouTube of it. It's like cinnamon challenge, but you just gotta be like buttered milk challenge.
The worst part is, I don't even like milk.
Who does?
people who like milk.
Like, I can eat it with cereal, but like that's it.
What about if you add sugar to the milk and then freeze it?
Never tried that.
It's called ice cream.
Oh yeah.
So, I'll have to give that a try.
You win.
I just remember, like, milk that I'll even consume is chocolate milk because that's like the best kind. It's the only kind. So okay, I asked, what have you been watching on YouTube, Derp?
What have I been watching? Just mostly some DayZ gameplay.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, it's just fun to watch other people play it as well as playing it yourself.
I was watching scaring people in DayZ. That was a really good.
I've seen some really good ones of those, but they're mostly just really dumb demon voices.
Yeah, I saw a really good one though. It was funny. Like someone bailed out of their helicopter and just it did what helicopters do when they bail. As for me, yeah, Northern Line, Hickok, what's the other one? Game Grumps. That's really it. That's why YouTube's been too appealing lately. Oh, and we've been, I think all of us maybe have been watching Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yep.
No.
Way to break.
No problem.
Derp, you always got to be the third wall somehow.
When I first started watching it, it's pretty dumb, so I never really picked it back up again.
Well, that's why we can't.
It gets better after the Android saga starts. It's like amazing.
I'll pick it back up again.
I think 'cause that's where I started. I went back and watched the Android saga, like when Kai went there.
When Trunks gets to Earth and kills Frieza and Frieza's dad. It's just like that's when it gets awesome.
And it's like, whoa, they're doing this right. It's good. But anything before that, it's kind of like, why are they doing this? So yeah, I guess that's all we've been really watching.
You know one thing that I didn't like about it? You know when Vegeta uses Final Flash? They didn't have epic music.
Yeah, that's true.
I watched that episode and then I had to go watch the original one just for the epic music.
There were moments in it where I was just like, I remembered like the original dialogue from the original episode, and I was just like, oh right, they don't say that now. Or it's like epic music moments, and it's like, oh yeah, that doesn't happen.
Trunks' voice actor doesn't do a very good job either.
He actually doesn't. Like his when he first did it, it was like way better than how he did it in Kai.
Dude, like, you know the original, if they let those androids out, we're all doomed. You know that. And then in Kai, he just like, if he lets the androids go, we're all doomed.
If he making that other android, we're all explode. It's just like, he didn't even say no either. Like, he's awesome.
Yeah, I know. No.
Let that android go, it'll be the end of all of us. No. It was so damn awesome, and then it's like moments like that. It's just like, oh, it's gone. And I'm trying to think of what else, but yeah, overall, he didn't do a good job as like when he first did Trunks.
He just seems like he's not even trying. He's just like, oh, here's my Trunks voice. Can I have my money now?
Yeah, that's what it felt like. It's like, dude, I did Trunks good like forever ago. I don't like how they redid Piccolo's new voice. It's like, I don't know, because Piccolo's voice has always been super growly and stuff like Batman, and this Piccolo's is like, it's like a deeper Vegeta's voice that's more calm. I guess Christopher Sabat's just like, oh, I'm gonna try and make all the characters that I voice sound the same now. Like, even Vegeta, he like lost his like weird accent that he had. It's just like he talks normal now. And Yamcha's still Gotcha.
We're all saying like how good it is, and now we're all finding all this stuff wrong with it.
Kai does have stuff wrong with it, but like, they still did do really right stuff in.
Go on to the next topic.
That's good derp.
Oh snap!
I will be letting John take that one.
Derp, are you there?
Yep.
You've been quiet for like the whole time we were talking about Dragon Ball Kai.
Yep. Can't have any input if I haven't actually watched it very much.
Okay.
You watched DBZ?
No, I've watched DBZ, but I can't find any flaws in Kai if I haven't watched it.
Alright, this is not about Kai. John,
Okay, alright, let's do this then.
Derp.
Okay.
In terms of quantum physics, explain the realities and impossibilities of Dragon Ball Z.
And it comes back to Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, you're a bastard, John. So you really want me to go on a rant about quantum physics?
No, I want you to explain the realities and impossibilities of Dragon Ball Z in terms of quantum physics.
Yeah.
You're a bastard and I hate you.
You gotta give us an answer. It's your segment, man.
I will find you. I don't know much about quantum physics. Go away.
Just go. Like,
Just answer it, man. Answer the question. We're running out of time. Where's the number station?
I'm telling you, I don't know.
Derp, you have to have some sort of answer for IGoDerp. Otherwise, you'll be paralyzed for a week.
Otherwise, it'll be ask Derp a question, and then he refuses to answer it.
Penis. Oh. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Right.
The answer is, you fool, it's a cartoon.
I was gonna answer with GT logic, but I guess that's not. You mean you use the negative energy to reverse the Karma Ball's positive energy to turn it into negative energy? Yes. That video, I'll have to link it to you. It's too stupid to be real, but it is. Anyway, so moving on to our little bonus thing, that should have replaced Derps because he didn't have a good answer.
There you go.
I have decided to get something rather cool, and John has been just bursting his brain cells over what I've got or what I've planned to get, and so you and Derp have to try and figure out what I got.
No, we just have to each guess once, and then you say it.
Each guess once? What's the fun in that?
Because I've been guessing all day, and I just want to know what it is.
You got a picture of Jessica Nagiri who was naked, and you didn't open it because it's obviously not a virus.
Fuck you. You almost had me at the Jessica Nagiri part. I was like, damn, that's like been the best guess like ever. You can use your other ones. Just because you guessed those and I said no doesn't mean you were wrong. Oh, I did say no, which is saying you're wrong.
I'm still going with HD PVR.
I don't think I'm that. No, I don't think I'd spend that much on recording equipment unless I had the extra money and just be like, yeah, sure. So, it's not a PVR.
Well, I've already guessed, like, a new gun, or a Wii U, or a 3DS. That's all I can, like, think about.
Well, see, the thing is, we all said we were going to get Wii U, so I figured you were like, oh, and we all agreed on 3DSs when Ruby Remakes came out. So, yes, it would be a new firearm. So I guess you could say you got it right, John.
I already said new gun, and you were like, no.
I said I didn't. I just said, just because you guessed it and I didn't say that's what it was, I mean, like, I was just, like, letting you guess options, and then later
just tell me what kind of gun you're getting already.
Well, now it gets even better, because now you and Derp have to guess what kind of gun I'm getting.
I'm not even going to attempt.
It was a full auto grenade launcher. There you go.
Oh.
An
So
MK19.
So an XM25 derp?
Yeah, you can now go kill everybody at the movie theater because there's
That's
always
a semi-auto grenade launcher, Mike.
We don't have a full auto one.
It's called an MK19, retard.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
I have to look this up now.
Dude, my cousin got trained on one in the military, okay?
Is it called MK19?
MK19.
I feel like I've seen this before.
It's in Bad Company too.
Okay. I was just about to say, I've seen this contraption somewhere before.
It's kind of like a 50 cal, but it shoots grenades.
Yeah.
The horror.
Yeah.
Actually, he said it's a piece of junk and it jams up a lot, and it sucks.
Because it's shooting tubes continuously.
Well, there goes my theory of because fuck you and everyone around you.
Well, regardless, I won't be able to go play Horde mode in the theater. Try to guess something that's not a grenade launcher, because obviously, you guys can guess one time.
I'm gonna guess
Like
G36 or CM9.
Well, I'll let you go with that guess. Derp.
For a wide variety of sidearm.
Okay, just tell me what caliber it is, and then I can probably guess it.
Well, if I tell you the caliber, it just makes it easy.
No,
Well, kind of, because you know, like, the stuff I like and what I already have.
Tell me what caliber it is.
223.
Okay, it's either an M16 or an M4.
The only thing to shoot 223. So, Dirt, just in case you don't know shit about guns, yeah, that's pretty much like what John said. If you can think COD assault rifles. That might help you. Not saying you should think that, John, because that's just for Dirt. That's his handicap.
Yeah, I really know nothing about guns.
Really? Just guess one.
Like, the anticipation is killing everybody. Just say it.
Anticipation is killing you. You're just like, what the you kidding? It better not be something I want.
Better not be the gun that I want.
One you want. It's not the repeater, because I'm not going to get that.
Was it the BB gun? Stays here.
Are you here right now?
Yeah, kind of.
So is your final answer BB gun?
There you go, yeah,
I bet
sure.
it's a Scar L, now that I'm thinking about it.
I was really hoping someone would guess that. No, it's not a Scar L. Those are too much. Okay, so it's going to be a Mini 14.
That shoots 223?
Yeah, dude, it shoots the same thing an M16 shoots.
Oh, okay.
You know, it does. It's an M16 that doesn't look like an M16.
It's an M14, basically, but smaller.
Well, an M14 that shoots a smaller round, but yeah, pretty much is the same thing.
Is it the new version, or is it the Vietnam version?
It looks like the Vietnam version, but it's got it's stainless and it has black. You know how the parts would be wood?
Yeah. Oh, it's a SOCOM 16. Basically.
I guess, but it doesn't have like all the rails on it and everything. Like it's kind of one you just like customize yourself.
Yeah.
Did you see the one over at Sportsman that was made by Benelli or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about that one maybe because it just looks different, but it's 1,000, and I'm like, if I'm gonna pay 1,000 for this, I could just pay 1,000 for an M4.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it because I didn't want to get an M4, but when I saw the new ones that they had in, it was the really nice kind. They kind of have that really ergonomic grip part. It's like really nice stock and stuff, and then they had the CM9. Oh man, I could get these because one of the M4 is like 800, I think. You know, Nate Ketchum's dad. Used to work at Randy's.
Yeah.
It's over at Sportsman's now.
Sweet.
So Yeah, so I ran into him there, and he's like, I know, totally get what you mean by, like, wanting to get an M4, but, like, mainly it was just for, like, oh, I have an M4, look at me, kind of thing. I was like, yeah, I agree. They kind of are like that. And, like, if you want, like, something that does the exact same thing, just go with, like, a Mini 14. They can do the same, and if you really want, you can pimp them out to look, like, better, or like one of those.
Yeah.
Cheaper for the same round, and the bullet button thing, that just like sealed the deal. That I was like, no, I'm not getting a new M4 because they're stupid now.
Yeah.
Mini 14, you just you pull the thing and they just come right out. And they can take M4 mags too because it's the same. So that's probably what I'm gonna get because. Surprisingly, even though I've like never looked at one before, I already know what they look like, but I've never just like, oh, I should get a Mini 14. But after like checking one out, they're really nice. So I'm probably gonna try and get one of those, and then maybe customize it like an EBR. That'd be cool.
That'd be sweet.
Well, because you can do it. I looked up a Mini 14 model. And it looked identical to the EBR, and I was just like, I need to do this. Because, of course, that's my favorite gun. But, if I could get a Scar, I'd get a Scar. Either a Scar, like a G3 remake, but, I don't know. Because I was thinking about the G3's, like, super heavy. And then, if it's loaded, it's going to be like, I have to carry this 10 gun with like 5 pounds of ammo. This isn't fun. More. So that's probably big. That's cool. Now it's just unconscious from not knowing anything about guns. You're like, man, who am I? And I don't think like anyone else who's just like, I don't know anything about guns. Can you guys talk about games again?
Yeah, I know, huh? That's what I was starting to think. Like, no one who's subscribed to us will like the fact that we're talking about guns for an hour, Mike.
Unless they're COD or Battlefield. But then even they won't even know what we're talking about, unless maybe they're Battlefield. But anyways, enough about that. Any cool stories we have, people?
Nope.
Cool story, bro, section. That was kind of not really all that cool last time.
We're talking about mayonnaise cake and Star Wars.
Actually, I went and picked up my mom and dad from the beer and wine festival today. And I didn't know I had to give their friends a ride home too. And it was pretty funny having drunk mom and dad and drunk mom and dad's friends in the backseat of the car.
Your dad was trying to get the cop to pull you over.
My dad's friend kept telling me to run red lights. Like, John, just go. Just go. It's a red light. Just go.
Man, just gotta keep going.
There's a baby in the middle of the road, dude. Just run it over. I don't even give a shit. Get me home now.
It won't even feel it. Just go. Just go.
And then we got to their road, and their roads, they live out in Bella Vista, so it's like hella potholey to get on their road, and they're like, watch out, there's a pothole. Look out, there's a pothole right there. And then I hit a pothole on purpose because they wouldn't shut up, and then they were like, what'd you hit that pothole for?
Yeah. What? Oh, man.
It was just funny. You had to be there, I guess.
Yeah. Oh. Damn it, guys! You said you didn't have a drink that opens like that.
He said he does. I said I didn't.
God damn it.
My drink is good.
I have a Dr. Pepper. You know what's surprisingly, tasty? Like, we were at Costco earlier, and, they picked up a V8, those V8 drinks or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I was like, I guess I'll try this, because, I guess. It actually tasted good.
Yeah,
was it V8 Fusion or, normal V8?
The Fusion, I was like, whoa, this doesn't taste like dead vegetables all mixed together like the old V.
Yeah.
But it was cool, so I was like, oh, this is tasty. But no, sorry. Okay, so, this kind of happened in the same day, I guess, because I can't think of anything else. We were leaving Costco today, and I just got like a hot dog from there. Polish, because that's the only way to go.
Yep.
And there's this like obese fat woman on the corner, and she's sitting in like, you know those the people push to like, you know, keep them from falling, and they have wheels on.
Yeah, a walker.
Yeah, but it's like what kind of walkers you can sit in.
Yeah.
Or it might have been a wheelchair, but she said there's some sign that was I didn't read it.
I'm fat. If I get any fatter, they're gonna take my foot to diabetes, give me money so I can buy food.
And you think was like I hate diabetes, but I like rolled down the window, and I just like stuck my head out the window, and I had my hot dog, and I'm like, how? Slow motion, and just like chewed it like
Did your glasses fall off and then get ran over?
Oh, and I cried.
You should have just like tossed it on the ground in front of her and watch her pick it up and eat it.
Dude, she would have. And I just was like, nom, like that's bite, and then I just like it was like soda.
What did your dad say? He had to say something clever.
He thought it was epic. He's just like, he's hard. And my mom was like, "You shouldn't do that. They might not have a home, and they're like, they might not something or other." And I was like, she's like, "They might not have for money." I was like, "Well, they had money for markers and cardboard."
She had enough money to get that fat.
She's selling her obesity on the corner. Yeah, it was pretty funny. And I guess terrible if you're not into that kind of thing, but I thought it was funny. And apparently you guys did too, so same sick box. So those are our cool stories. They're actually pretty badass stories. Derp, do you have anything event besides planning your grandma's party?
No, that was the worst thing I've ever been to. I seriously sat in a corner for the entire thing. The entire weekend I sat in a corner wanting to go home.
And he couldn't play Skyrim for a whole week.
I couldn't play Skyrim for an entire week, and I was about to cut myself.
If only it was for 3DS.
Yes, life's complete. Now I can Fusro Daro sing.
That'd be cool.
Bastard.
That'd be cool if it was on 3DS, and then they'd use the microphone, and you'd have to yell Fusro Daro.
Oh my god. Playing Skyrim like on a train or something. Oh, looks like it.
Yeah, like,
what the fuck?
Everyone's all looking at you like, what the fuck?
It like
you could use the 3DS camera to take a picture of someone on the train and then Fusro Dal them.
Nintendo, you're listening to us right now?
I can't even hear Mike anymore.
I can't hear Mike either. He's just like muted himself or something. I heard Nintendo, if you're listening to this right now,
like,
oh, he said a word.
Nice.
Nope.
Well, Mike died in the middle of the podcast, everybody. You just witnessed the death of MrSsDeath.
I'm pretty sure they can still hear him. It's just his interwebs is so terrible.
No, not terrible. I don't even know if it's recording.
He's alive.
Talking.
Oh, hi.
Wait, you guys can hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
I was totally shit-talking you guys back.
We couldn't hear you, so it didn't count.
I could actually like recorded like me still talking like on my trial. My trial.
Nope, he died again. He's already been brought back once with the Dragonballs. He can never be brought back again.
Well, since I'm Krillin, I can't go to Namek. Have fun. I'll just die anyway. Like, the Ginyu frog will kill me.
The Ginyu frog kills Krillin. Ginyu Frog should be a playable character in Raging Blast.
God, that would be awesome.
Be in Raging Blast. Am I alive yet?
Yo, you're alive again.
God damn it.
Nope. Oh. Nope. He's cutting out again.
You messing with me now or not?
God.
Is it good?
Okay, I can hear you again. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh.
Mike died, and then we forgot what we were talking about, because he's the one that keeps track of it.
Nintendo. Like, if you're listening, patent this.
I already patented under the name of Game Over Inc.
It says your name the wrong way, though. Anyway, so, I guess that's Derp's grand finale of awesome.
My life sucks.
Okay, maybe someday it won't be.
Probably.
Let's see, what else?
I just found a script for a movie I was writing, and it's an RPG that's based around Battlefield or Call of Duty.
Really?
What?
It's like an RPG, but instead of like Skyrim, it's like Battlefield. So instead of like a sword, you'd have a gun.
Huh.
And
it's a script for a movie I was making or gonna make.
So kind of like a Fallout way?
Kinda, but it's like more like Skyrim than Fallout.
Huh. How would that work?
I was like, right as you said that, I was thinking like turn-based RPG, like Pokemon.
Yeah, like turn-based.
Yeah.
I guess kind of more like Knights of the Old Republic than Skyrim.
Oh, Knights of the Old Republic. I fucking loved KOTOR. I really did.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you and me could actually probably make that.
This script.
You better not lose that. Because now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I think I could actually edit that.
The script is like, this random villager wants you to take a quest where you escort his car through a road that's just lined with IEDs and mines. It's like an escort mission.
It's a fetch mission. Come get me this. I hate fetch missions. That's cool, man. We should do that.
Yeah,
I think it'd be.
This is in that notebook. Who would have guessed that would be in the notebook with the words "John's Big Book of Video Ideas" written on it?
Just like my book's The Binding of MrSsDeath, even though it should be called like My Ideas of Something Else. And maybe
That one thing I put all my ideas in that I kind of don't look at too much.
Dude, like, this book started as, like, our TBS log. Because, like... it started as, like, a debt log. When anyone would, like, borrow money from me, I'd, like, okay, this person did this. And then we got, like, hella into To Begin Press Start, and I made, like, 2 log entries of, like, what we did on these certain days. And then, I didn't fill the rest of the page. So it's got, like, 2 TBS logs. And then, like, after that, it's just, now it's, my, what the fuck do you call it? AVG license number, what the heck?
Oh, your AVG run out, you gotta kill all humans.
I have a code in here, it's AVG license, and I don't know. And then I have death log. What's this?
It's how many times you died in Pokemon.
Just got done working on my new series for Black Ops 2, Weapons Speculation. First episode was about the G36E, Gavir export. It was insanely hard to come up with. The dude, first part, but it was finally getting him down there, so all I have to do is finish it, and some text.
So it's like, Mike keeps a journal. That's awesome, Mike.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were into ponies and stuff that 12-year-old girls like.
Hey, you watch your goddamn mouth there.
Sorry, that's derp.
Don't you salt Twilight in strict... Yeah, I kind of just fucked my argument over right there.
Derp, I dare a My Little Pony to come out and hurt me.
Alright.
Yeah.
I dare Trixie to come into my house and destroy me.
She will slaughter you.
Flippin' Digimon would put up a better fight.
Well, yeah, they're giant monsters that fire fucking laser beams.
Garchomp.
Oh, yeah, Garchomp. We don't want to fuck with Garchomp.
It's invalid.
If Trixie comes to my house, I'll just shoot her in the face with my gun.
Oh.
It's like...
And then I will have Pony for dinner every night.
But they're not very big, so you probably only eat for like one day.
Okay, I'll have Pony for dinner one day. Now I'm drawing a picture on paint of me shooting Trixie.
You satanic bastard. How could you?
You will go to hell for this. And like after that's just like the page that I use for the podcast information. It's really starting to look really cool because it's like got all these weird like log notes on it and stuff. And then after that, it's just empty. And that's an accumulation of like 4 pages in this book.
Day 11.
So why'd you write about that, Mike?
What?
Well, why'd you start talking about what's in your journal?
Yeah, you kind of brought that up in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Big idea book.
I was just like, holy shit, there's a script for a movie in here.
Well, right, and I had my book that I keep log for. I like kept log for the channel for To Be Compressed Start, and then for I don't know why I made that log on mine because I was like, oh, I kept a log for TBS. It'll be cool if I keep a log for SSDeath or Mister. And then I only did that like 1 page back like in June, and then what time was it? What time was it? Friday, June at 4:16 in the morning. So I must have just got done like working on that episode too. And then next page is like podcast. But we started talking about that because of your idea book, and I was like, oh, I have an idea book too, and then I used it for all this other stuff. Because who would have thought that a book that we write is more useful than a book we have to read?
Yeah.
Because they actually are. Anyways, this is like, they're probably like, what the fuck are these people talking about?
Talking about shooting Trixie in the face and...
How could you?
Ponies and man journals? What is this? And anyway, so... I guess now we'll get on to the news and our thoughts about some of the other stuff that we've been gallivanting on this week. So, State of Decay, my good fellow.
If you want to find out about State of Decay, go to my channel and watch my video about State of Decay.
No, you're gonna tell us about it, and then
that was the best news I've ever heard.
And then I'll like link them to your channel in a fancy annotation thing. Not really. I'm just gonna put the picture up and like render this bastard. No editing involved. But I probably will link them to that video in the description. But just like share it, like a little bit about it.
It's just like this awesome sounding freaking game that it's basically like what I thought DayZ was gonna be, or not DayZ, Dead Island was gonna be. You know, you're just like placed. You just
free run.
You just get placed in this giant world, like San Andreas style world, and you have to survive the zombie apocalypse. It's like DayZ, but not as like hard.
It's like DayZ, but not in Russia and not as secluded,
and not as PvP intense.
I don't know. Like DayZ to me is just like way too hard. Like,
oh, you see somebody, you really just want to run the fuck away.
Yeah,
that's DayZ.
Yeah.
Because it's like you see someone and you're like, well, I could shoot them, but then there's probably like 10 snipers waiting for like me to run out and loot his body.
Not to mention every zombie in the world will come running to me.
Oh, definitely.
Right. And I mean, in DayZ, there's like way more pressure, and like I gotta really pay attention to what I'm doing. But like we saw the trailer for Decay, and it looks really cool. Like it could possibly be like the console's really good, like
the console's version of DayZ.
Pretty much. but there is a lot of zombie games coming out, like Zombie Wars, Wars Z, or it's like Wars Z.
Yeah, it's gonna be War Z.
Yeah, War Z. Play on Daisy.
Isn't that the Daisy standalone?
No, War Z. You know the game War Incorporated?
Yeah.
They're making a zombie game, which is War Z.
It's like...
It's just a copy pasta of Daisy with a different engine to me.
Copy pasta.
Which kind of use more arcadey kind of COD first-personing.
Yeah, and the third person's terrible.
I was about to say, I'm not sure if it can do third person, I don't remember.
It can do third person, but it looks like you're running around with 18,000 pounds of rocks on your back.
Wow. Yeah, like, I saw a little gameplay for it, and it was like, ew, like, World at War Zombies looks better than this. And that's old.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if they were just like, oh, Daisy's coming out, let's try to make some money off of, like, our name.
Try to make some money off zombies.
Damn. Right. That's just the thing, it's like, zombies are cool, but we got way too much of it right now. Unless you're gonna make a earth-breaking, shaking, flipping magnitude 10 zombie game, then just don't bother. It's like making a new tower defense game.
The game's so good that Hades suffers. They always suffer.
But, like... And then Daisy's gonna re-release, and this is gonna, like... Anyone who's already played it, and then anyone who hasn't played this is like, oh, shit.
I guess I should get this, finally.
This game's fucking awesome.
And if Daisy ever comes to console, I'm pretty sure it'll just trump every zombie game.
Oh, yeah.
Except maybe Bob's 2, if it's good.
They probably will bring it to console with a standalone version.
Because
State of Decay comes out first, and it's just like so good that everyone's like, well, why would I want another zombie game?
True. Because it did look interesting, and then of course to top it off, ZombiU and Zombie War is coming out, I think, and Zombie War is made by Robert Trolling, so.
His name's Trolling.
Yeah, he's made his little disbanded studio, and he's gonna make a...
What's his studio called? Infinity Guild?
I don't remember. I think it has built in it, actually. Let me look real quick.
It needs to just be like Infinity something, so everyone knows.
Bowling? Okay, Robert Bowling. Robert Trolling, new company or new studio? I just heard what it was like. Apparently Robotoki Robotoki.
Huh. I don't really care. I was just curious, but
oh, son of a bitch.
Well, yeah, I wanted to find out what it was, but like all these say Robotoki.
I just put that in Skype for you to look at.
What is this?
Don't worry, it's not a virus.
It's just Canary naked.
Oh god. Oh god. This is getting saved now.
Like, I'll put this in the podcast when I start talking about how I'm going to shoot Trixie.
Look at these pretty great tricks right here. Tricks dying.
Alright, I'll toss that in there.
Open file.
For those of you who haven't seen it, or you might at this point, if you're even listening this long, John just like sent us a picture of him slaughtering Trixie.
I'm not even in the picture. It's just a gun shooting Trixie in the face.
Trixie, what are you doing? You have magic. Stop it.
Trixie, what are you doing? Trixie stabbed. Anyway, so
maybe it's Trixie committing suicide because there's no one holding the gun.
Using her magic to kill herself with a gun. I think legit.
Couldn't she have just jumped off a cliff?
No, they can fly.
Oh, snap.
Anyway, before everyone thinks the wrong thing about us two, that's a lot of zombie games. And Robert Bowling's game is gonna... he says it's gonna be like a really serious zombie survivor game.
He also said Modern Warfare 3 would be really serious.
Didn't he say that game was gonna be good? Could have sworn he said that too.
I just love when he was on that interview and they said, "Oh, what's a good strategy for someone new to Call of Duty to use?" "We'll just take support and camp in a corner with a silencer. That's a pretty good strategy." Robert trolling.
It's just like, wow. We can see why you quit, got fired. Anyway, I guess that's enough zombie news to keep you fueled for the next 10 years, for like till the next one comes out. WiiU.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
That's
I like the Wii U, but it's hard for me to get excited about it because there's no games on it really for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll like let you go. Well, they're gonna have a launch window for the games coming out, and the window is from November 8th till March.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of an open window for things to come out. That should be like November to November 30th for things coming out.
How long did it take them to get a standalone Zelda game for the Wii? Skyward Sword. It was Skyward Sword, and it came out in last year.
6-ish?
Came out last year.
Oh, Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about never mind.
Skyward Sword came out last year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Wii came out in 2006, so it took them 5 years to get a Zelda game on the Wii.
Well, you could just take from whenever. Oh wait, Wind Waker was on GameCube, right?
Wind Waker was on GameCube. Twilight Princess was on GameCube. Skyward Sword was the only standalone Wii game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know, Mario's cool, but I'm sure by the time a Zelda game comes out for the Wii U, I'll get one. But it's really hard for me to get excited about the Wii U because there's just no games on it for me.
Right, there really isn't anything.
It's like the PS3, it ain't got no games.
Dude, PS3 has plenty of games.
I know, that was a joke, faggot.
That was a very bad joke.
Anyway,
if you can't get excited for it, I mean, I'll go over what its launch day amazing things are gonna be, which after reading them is kind of more of a deterrence than wanting to sell it, I guess. Okay, so what it's gonna come with is there's gonna be.
What did you just send me?
It's
what the hell?
Yeah, you'll see. Okay, so when the Wii U comes out, there's gonna be the $300 one and then the $350 one, right?
Yeah.
The one that comes out at just $300 is just you get the Wii U console, you get the gamepad, only one, and then it's only 8 gigabytes of storage.
Well, the Wii only has 6 gigabytes.
Well, I know, but then the deluxe set, the 350, you get a 32 gigabyte hard drive.
And it's black. I don't know why it's deluxe.
Right. Well, now I mean you could probably get it in either color. I'd probably get the black one.
Dude, Nintendo needs to go back to the GameCube in 64 days when they made 50 colors of their console.
Oh,
dude, and then clear ones.
Yeah, clear
ones
too.
After you did the whole spectrum of colors, you're let's re-release them clear.
Yeah.
And then
just shit their pants right there.
I had a green clear 64 with a purple clear controller.
Nice.
Oh man, I had the clear one with the purple clear controller, and then I had that turbo red clear controller that had the grips on some of the like, handle parts.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like the best controller I had. I was like, no one gets to use this one. This one's mine. Like, this is, I can't play without this one.
Dude, I had this controller that had little fans built into it so your hands didn't get sweaty while you were playing.
I had a PS3 or PS2 controller like that, and then like, I couldn't play a game. Like the turbo was like stuck on or something, or like it was like on this weird setting. Like all the controls were jacked up. And like, I think it was on it was like on Budokai 3, and my character just continuously was always walking to the other opponent, and all the buttons were just like, they were so messed up, you just like couldn't play. And but it was really cool because it was a fan controller. I was like, this is the best thing ever. And
my hands don't even get sweaty while I play, not that they do anyway.
Right? Like you think that it's like, oh wait a minute, they don't. So it's the 32 gig, and it comes with like additional accessories, which are like it comes with a few stands, so like you can put your Wii U on a stand. It comes with a motion thing for like the like the Wiimotes, and a stand for the controller. And then it comes with Nintendo Land as the game. I don't even know.
Isn't that like Nintendo Land?
I don't know.
I think isn't that the one that's like Wii Sports Resort, but different?
Yeah.
This game sounds bad, and you should feel bad.
They need to have, dude. It's Nintendo. They always have some kind of holiday bundle, though. I bet as Christmas gets closer, they'll have some kind of holiday bundle.
Hopefully, but like if the $300 was like at least a 20 gig or. Like, I don't want to pay $300 for it.
It sounds like you get for an extra $50, you do get some pretty good stuff.
Well, you get Wii Sports and then some stands and more memory. That's about it. Other than that,
the memory alone is worth $50 extra.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially if it has Virtual Console again, because seriously, all I use on my Wii is a Virtual Console.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to transfer over all your stuff from your Wii too.
Oh, that's sick. I don't even have to, like, re-download Ocarina of Time or nothing.
Yeah.
It hasn't been stated they're going to have a Virtual Console yet, though. They are going to have an online social system. Like, they say it's going to be kind of like XBLA, but...
hopefully free, though.
Well, obviously. I mean, Nintendo said that online wasn't their huge priority, which is...
It's disappointing. They need to get with the times.
Really, it's like single player is good and all, but you should have a reliable online too for more playback.
Well, then they could actually have games like Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Yeah.
Well,
but
Pops 2 was confirmed for it.
Right. Pops 2 was confirmed the other day.
I like their new classic controller though. It looks exactly like an Xbox controller.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, they said the online will resemble something like a mix of like the XMB and the dashboard kind of thing. Right. And I'm not really familiar with the Xbox's online like service, like it's how that kind of works in terms of friendless and stuff. I assume it's like PS3.
It works like PS3, but it looks different because it's different.
Yeah. But they did say we'll have something like that, so hopefully you won't have to friend code everyone all the time.
That was one of the things about the Wii that I was just like, why is this? Why can't we just come up with our own gamer tag?
Exactly.
And just use that instead of friend code. And not only did you have friend code for your actual Wii, you had to friend code people in games. So like on Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3, you had to get different friend codes for those games. Brawl. It was just like, what?
It's like, you could have made this so simple. I mean, they even made it like a million times more simple with like even the DS's. Pokemon, if you battle someone, it already logs in their flippin' game code, and it's like, do you want to add them? And like, well, yeah. and then like with the Sea Gear, it was like, you want to scan for people who are close by? And I was like, well, yeah. Well, cool, you want to add them now? No, like, ridiculous, here's my DS code.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, sometimes we'd have to do that, but if we just battle each other, be like, oh, you want to add this person you just fought? Well, yeah, there you go. Easy. But they did say they will have some sort of friend system, much like PS3 and Xbox.
Well, hopefully you actually get to make a gamer tag on there, and it's not just like your Wii's name is 123-55DX.
Right. That would be lame. But if they're coming out with something like that, then most likely you'll have like a Wii U account or something. I bet it'll be like Nintendo Plus account or whatever you use for the Nintendo website. I don't know what mine is. Probably mine, MrSsDeath. I have a Nintendo account and I don't even have a Wii.
You have a DS though.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what it was for.
For your DSi.
They did say it'll have a store like the DSi, but the DSi store is kind of lame.
Yeah, the 3DS store is alright.
I remember when the Wii was getting ready to come out, they were like, the Virtual Console's going to have every Nintendo game ever made. I was like,
dude,
what?
They even said that with like the 3DS and like the DSi. They're like, you'll be able to do this and that, and it's like, oh, and then I get on there and it's like indie games I've never heard of, and I'm like, what?
Dude, when the 3DS was coming out, they were like, it's going to have a Virtual Console, so you can like play Pokemon Red on your 3DS.
Right? Yeah, dude.
I was like, that's awesome.
It's like, we wouldn't even need Ruby Sapphire remakes, we just play it on the 3DS.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no. We could've, but here's some more Wario flipping.
Yeah,
Wario
here's some more WarioWare, because that's the best game ever.
Here, have some fun with that. No, please stop. Nintendo, what are you doing? Nintendo, stop. But
Stop.
Stop. What else? That's really all that comes with the Wii U. I do have the games that are going to be supposedly coming out for it. There's only 50 games or 51 games that are coming out with it. So
that's a lot of games. You can't say only 51 games.
Well,
there's only like 51 billion games. I mean,
let's make this a little more realistic.
I guarantee you, no one's buying all 51 games on launch day.
Exactly. So let's tone that down to like maybe 20 or 15 good titles. I'm really sure you're not going to get Funky Barn as like the main. I'm buying a Wii U for Funky Barn.
Dude, Funky Barn sounds like the best game ever.
If you don't play Funky Barn, you don't just deserve to live. You should go kill yourself.
It's made by 505 Games. I don't even remember what they've made.
They made Sniper Elite V2.
Oh my god. It's gonna have the
Kill Hitler
mission. Yeah. And it says NBA 2K13 is gonna be on, but we don't buy sports games.
Oh, I don't even understand the point of sports games. Like the people who buy sports games are the biggest chumps ever.
Dude, seriously. And then they get angry at them, like this one kid I knew in high school. He was like, "Yeah, man, I was playing blah-de-blah football game. Man, I couldn't hear this one part. I threw my Xbox controller against the wall. It just exploded." And he was like so proud of it. And I was like, "What the hell? You just decimated your controller over a goddamn sports game?"
It's funny how like sports games, like one comes out every year, like Madden 2012, and then a year later, Madden 13, and Madden 2012 is like $1.
Right.
And Madden 13 is $60, and people are like, "Oh, I gotta get 13 because it's got the roster from this year."
Okay, so these are things that are definitely like, yeah, main titles and stuff. Activision and EA games, which isn't surprising. 007 Legends, Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Go back to the 007 one. That sounds pretty cool.
Okay. So, 007 Legends. It's just a list, so I don't know.
No, you don't know. Does it have like a picture of the box or something?
No, I can search it real quick.
We can talk about that later and bring it up in the next podcast, I guess, but I don't know.
It's anything like the remake they did, like the legitimate remake they did for GoldenEye.
For GoldenEye.
Oh my god,
that GoldenEye remake, it's gonna be awesome.
Seriously, that GoldenEye.
They don't really have any information on it. Upcoming Skyfall, serve as the final games, Moonraker. These are like missions from Golden something or other. I'm trying to see what else, but yeah, they don't really have any news on them yet. Because, dude, like, some of the games on this list are, like, games that haven't even been announced for PS3 and Xbox yet, which actually surprised me because I'm like, whoa, some of these games I want to get on my other console.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 007 Legends, Bops 2, Transformers Prime. That
could be.
I'm wondering about that. Like,
that's a good show.
It is. It's probably like the best Transformers show we had since G1. I'm assuming they'll use like the War for Cybertron engine and then like Prime.
Yeah.
Wipeout 3. I'm sure everyone wants to.
Man, I gotta pre-order that game.
Is it the jet ski game?
I'd assume I can wiki real quick.
It's either the jet ski game or it's the TV show and game.
I gotta pre-order that Wipeout game so hard that all my money just.
I think it might be the TV show.
If it's the TV show, then fuck it.
I'm gonna throw my money at the screen so hard that it actually takes it.
Well, see, I typed in Wipeout 3, Wiki 3, Wipeout 3, and there's the PS1, which I don't think they'd be porting PS1 to the Wii, so it's most likely the TV show one.
But the graphics were so realistic.
all 64 pixels.
I mean, Jesus, man, it's like Minecraft. It's so fucking beautiful and amazing and realistic.
One that you might like, John, Skylanders Giants. That's gonna.
I think Skylanders is cool, but like my brother has it, and I played it because he has it. I would never actually buy it.
Mm-hmm. And these are just the Activision titles. And the last two are kind of just dumb. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2013.
Yeah.
Rapala's Pro Bassing.
Yeah. Those have been on the Wii ever since it came out.
Capcom, wow. I'm going to get wrapped for that. Capcom. Monster Hunters 3 Ultimate. So Andy's going to be buying another console for Monster Hunters again.
Monster Hunter Try? Like again? Or is it Monster Hunters 3?
It's Monster Hunters 3 Ultimate, so...
Huh.
Monster
Hunter Try was actually pretty good. Like, James bought it, and I was like, oh, Monster Hunter. And I played it, and I was like, this game's awesome.
Well, Oh, go ahead, Derp.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Derp.
I said go faggot.
Mine's a joke. Yours is real information.
No, I was gonna make some stupid joke.
Fake it. Okay, so, like, you know Andy, John.
Yeah. Monster Hunter Try, it's gonna be on PS3, so he buys a PS3. Monster Hunter Try is on Wii. Oh, I guess I'll buy a Wii now.
Then he bought a PSP, and he's like, the new one's gonna be on the Wii. Gotta go buy a Wii. It's just like, dude, oh man. And he was just crazy for the Monster Hunter, so he'll be getting that. So, Derp, what did you have that was so super awesome?
I forgot.
I thought so. D3 Publisher. I don't think I've heard of that company. But they have Rise of Guardians, the video game, Ben 10 Omniverse, Family Party 30 Games, and Obstacle Arcade. Disney. Now, getting into this stuff is games that I didn't even know were going to come out yet, and then they're on the list of the Wii U only. Disney, Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2.
Dude, Epic Mickey.
Dude. And what makes me go, what? Because they haven't announced that on anything else, and then it's just like on the Wii, a list of Wii. Like, what? And then, here we go for EA. Oh, Mass Effect 3 is going to be on the Wii U.
Yeah, I heard about that. Sage was like, if you get a Wii U, you gotta get Mass Effect 3, and I was like, I haven't played Mass Effect 1 or 2.
Yeah, they're gonna have Arkham City as well.
I think so. Oh, well, yeah. But I saw gameplay of that and I was like, ugh, they try to innovate like the whole moving your flipping game cloud so much. It's like, ugh, no. And yes, that's like the name for the Wii U controller, the game cloud.
I'm just gonna call it like my Wii pad.
You're just gonna call it the flipping controller.
So I got my new Wii iPad the other day. It's pretty great.
And I'm not gonna drop it on a death spike. And oh man, that's a really nice death spike you have in your house. You couldn't really drop anything on that, could you? Nah, it's safe.
Dude, I want to know how much those things are going to cost if you need to buy a new one.
Oh, and the thing is, they're not going to be available like they only come one per console, so they're gonna be like that for a while.
Wow.
Right? So like, were you able to do that with the Wii after it came out, or would you have to like buy another Wii just to have another set of Wii?
No,
modes?
they
A new
released
Wiimote? Yeah, they released just the standalone Wiimote and the nunchucks.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo said that you're only gonna get one controller per console. Like they're not gonna be sold separately. And they did,
The way I understood it is you can only use one gamepad per console, and if you want to do two-player, the other guy has to use a Wiimote.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I saw something earlier about like how one person would be playing off the TV with their classic controller, and in their person split screening with you could actually be playing on the gamepad since it had its own screen.
Yeah, but I heard that and I was like, oh, that might not be good, because then like me and Sage are gonna have to bring our game clouds with us like everywhere. And then, I mean, and if you think about that, a third-party gamepad controller, like, it's easy for third parties to make like a PS3 clone controller.
Yeah, but but it would be hard to make the Wii pad.
Making the controller like the Wii U's, like for third, it'd be like ridiculous. Afterglow flipping.
They'll probably have like a partnership with Mad Catz or something.
Dude, Mad Catz, they're the ones that used to make the air conditioning controllers.
Yeah.
Dude, Mad Catz used to make good shit.
Oh yeah, they had good controllers.
But yeah, it's really weird. They're just gonna be like, yo, one gamepad per console. I don't see how that's gonna go over well. But anyways, so we got Mass Effect 3, and then 2 more sports games, FIFA and then Madden, but no one cares about that. A game.
Hey, sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game. Frozen Byte. I don't know.
Zombies
I don't know.
in winter.
Hey, maybe. But it's byte spelled with a Y for like computer byte.
Oh, your computer is frozen, and you have to go inside the computer and fight zombies with your radioactive supercores.
No, you gotta kill them with the zappy gun.
Yeah, and they have
Poly.
Okay, I just searched it. It looks like a more of a maybe cartoonish Skyrim, you could say.
Okay, go on to the next game.
Yeah. Trying 2 Director's Cut. I don't know what game that is.
Trying 2 is awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it's a game on PSN and Xbox Live Arcade.
Gaijin Games. I don't even know.
I had the demo for it on my PSN. It was awesome.
Okay.
I wanted to get the full version, but I just never did.
Runner 2: Future Legend of Rhythm Alien.
What?
I don't know. Majesco's Entertainment.
Don't say the ones that sound stupid. Just say the good titles.
Well, it's funny you say the ones that sound stupid because you guys are just like, what? And then you guys give your idea on what it could be.
Okay.
That's like that frozen zombie apocalypse. But interesting. Let's see. Zumba's Fitness Core. So that's probably going to be the...
That's some stupid dance fitness game.
Yeah, my mom has it on the Wii.
Oh, okay. Maximum Games. Maximum Power!
Dude, that sounds like some
It's a
pretty
game that
shit
takes
right there.
It's a game that takes all your other games and gives them Super Saiyan powers.
I wouldn't fuck with that game.
Dude, what was that? It's like maximum ammo or...
Don't worry, guys. I got maximum ammunition.
Maximum power. I don't remember. It's cool. Jeff Tyflin. I don't even.
Jeff Tyflin.
Jet Tyflin. I saw an F and I was like, oh, Jeff? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Jet Typhoon?
No, it's Jet Typhon.
Jet Typhon? Does the jet have 2 T's?
Yeah, it does.
It's probably based on the Wii with the freaking Wii console game called Jet Rocket.
Maybe. That would be my
Google. Guess.
I typed it in on Google and it came up with, apparently it's Saddam Hussein, a dog, and a MiG F1 Typhon. So maybe it's a jet simulator game.
Okay. Good.
Because apparently Typhon's a MiG, like an F1 MiG.
Are you sure it's not Typhoon?
I'm serious. It's Typhon. TAILFIN.
I guess it could be a flight sim. That would be kind of cool.
So I don't know. And then I fixed the spelling, and it's like a Jetta now. Oh wait a minute. I finally got this right. So we're completely off. Like, if you want to know how off we are, it's a fish racing game.
Fish racing?
Man, that is the most intense game I've ever heard.
So you're a fish and you race other fish?
Mario Kart skinned as fishes.
Okay.
Oh man, I thought it was gonna be like you have to sit there and make the fishes race each other. Like
you can level up your fish and give it like smooth scales so it can go faster.
10-10 would play.
Oh man.
That actually sounds pretty fucking fun. Now that I think about it.
Okay. So
I was like, dude, it's a sequel to Jet Rocket.
Right?
It's
like,
a flight sim.
It made it sound like so much different than, oh man. Okay, so Bandai is gonna do Tekken Tag Team Tournament 2.
Okay. It's not an easy game, then Bandai can go rotten now.
Right. And then another one is Tank.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And then Nintendo Land, Super Mario Bros. U.
Getting it launch day.
Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge.
Yay, Ninja Gaiden.
Sing with the lowercase I party. Lego City Undercover.
Oh, that game.
We Fit You.
Lego City Undercover is like a game that I would buy the Wii U for.
Lego games everywhere.
Dude, it's Lego GT. Or Lego GTA.
I was like, oh no. GT.
Oh wait, there goes Rambo. We'll never talk to him again.
Okay, shouldn't this be like WiiU Fit You? I guess that sounds dumb. Because it's Wii Fit You.
It's Wii Fit for the Wii U.
Right.
You know what fit you into your new dress that you can't wear because you're too goddamn fat.
And then Game and Wario.
Game and Wario?
Literally says Game and Wario.
Well, it'd be better
So
if it was Abe and Wario.
I just don't like Wario games. They're all stupid.
They don't make them...
They're not even like Wario Land anymore. They're just like Wario QuickTime events. Yay.
It's like...
Like, how could you make a whole game that is QuickTime events? QuickTime events suck.
Heavy Rain. I mean, Heavy Rain was a good QuickTime game, but it sucks having a game that's all QuickTime. Dude, like
Uncharted 3.
Uncharted 3 has free roam and like.
No, I mean the single player.
Gun shooting and free roam, dude. I've watched.
Yeah, I know, and I've played it.
There's those games that you're talking about have QuickTime events. Wario is literally choose level 1. Level 1 is a QuickTime event. Go back to the menu. Choose level 2. Level 2 is a QuickTime event.
Exactly.
Choosing the level.
This one that
choosing the level is a QuickTime event.
Starting up the game is a QuickTime event. Now I think all of us might be excited for this one. Pikmin 3.
Oh my God, Reggie's body. It's ready.
Yeah, I was actually...
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah. That would be the Link one. The Wonderful 101.
Is it the sequel to Bully?
How is that the sequel to Bully?
Because 101.
But Bully was a good game.
Exceptionally good game.
Bully was awesome.
Oh, Wonderful 101. Okay, apparently, it looks like if you took Beautiful Joe and, like, expanded its universe...
Okay.
It's like a third-person... It's like a third-person Beautiful Joe, and you have, like, multiple other superhero-looking people with you.
Cool.
So, that's not too weird-looking.
How long is this video?
It's an hour... We're at an hour and 20 minutes. So
Damn.
we're like 15 minutes.
Ranting.
We're like 15 minutes over our other podcast. And so it's fine. It's not good. They're easy to upload anyways. Sega still making games.
Not consoles, just games.
Yep. Aliens, Colonial Marines.
Colonial Marines.
Why is it colonial?
Because that's what the game is called.
I always see Colonial and then Colonel. I'm like, fuck, I don't know which one to say. Yeah, that. And then, wouldn't you know it? Sonic All-Star Racing Transform.
So...
Sonic Colors.
Sonic Mario Kart ripoff?
Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Sonic and we're gonna not put on the Chaos Emeralds, and then you can never play Sonic again.
And then that's pretty much Sonic. Cause
Maria.
And then there's this other game called Shin-In.
Shin-Chan?
Oh God.
Nope.
Crayon Shin-Chan. Crayon Shin-Chan everywhere.
Shin-In. I don't know how to say it. It's like Shin and then apostrophe E-N.
Is Mr. Elephant in it?
It looks like, oh, wait a minute. It's showing, like, screenshots of, Jet Rocket. Maybe it's a sequel. It's, like, nothing to do with its original title.
The game called Jet whatever is nothing to do with Jet Rocket, but the game called
Dude,
Shin-Chan is Jet Rocket.
There's, like 5 screenshots on, like, Google. And it's, like... pictures of that, or it's like a 3D puzzler or something.
Yeah, mic quality.
Yeah, Mike, your mic quality is amazing.
I heard it. Like your guys' just dropped too, like on my end.
Oh.
Man, this is some pretty intense shit right here.
It's because we won't stop talking about Shin-Chan. The internet's destroying us.
But
dude,
Shin-Chan would be awesome.
Oh, shut up, Derf. I don't like that anime.
Oh.
Okay, Nano Assault Neo. You take the red pill, or you can take the blue pill.
Or you can take the purple pill and then get high.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Okay, so Sega. Oh, and now see, here's the other thing that's like, what? Bayonetta 2.
Yeah, it's a Wii U exclusive.
What?
Yeah, right. I know.
Everyone got pissed
They're
off
announcing
about that.
games that they haven't even like announced on anything else. And,
Dude,
like,
Wii's getting some good titles exclusive. That's amazing.
I mean, it's not gonna be exclusive. That's like saying, oh, Mass Effect 3 is gonna be exclusive. It's like, oh, you're gonna come to my house and take Mass Effect 3 from me if I bought it for the Xbox, kind of thing. I think it's cool that Bayonetta 2 is gonna come out. Like, I haven't played the first one. I've wanted to buy it, but I can't.
Wasn't that the game where it was the chick in a super skimpy outfit, teleported everywhere, killing giant monsters?
No, it was the game where you're the chick in a super skimpy outfit, and you're a chick in a super skimpy outfit.
It's like that witch that uses her hair as like attacks or whatever.
Oh yeah, I saw like some final boss about that.
That was like the demo. That's the first demo I got on my PS3 because I was like, oh, I want to get this game, but I never got it because I was like, I can't go into GameStop and be like, I want to get Bayonetta.
I know, it'd be like going in there and getting Catherine.
Dude, that
that game.
Dude, no, it's like going in there and be like, I want to get Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, and I want to get it too. Like seriously, I've been like, oh man, this kind of looks like, I don't know.
Tara
Like, I want to play it.
Tara strong everywhere.
It's like, I want to play it just to see, like, what it's about, how it plays. I mean, obviously, it's a cheerleader killing zombies, but I wanted to, like, play it.
Actually, it looks like a pretty fun game.
Right, and mainly because Justin and Gary did cosplay of it. But anyway,
Dude,
like,
for the longest time, I thought that game was DLC for Dead Rising.
oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, yeah, we were at GameStop and you're like, dude, you were like, dude, that's just DLC for Dead Rising 2. Why do you want to get that? You don't even have Dead Rising 2. And I'm like,
I do.
I was like, dude, this is a full game. And then you just like picked up the box. No way.
I seriously did.
Let me take a look at this shit. You're lying. But yeah, man, I can't just bring myself to be like, I want to go get Bayonetta and Catherine and Lollipop Chainsaw. I mean, I like to, but you know, just for the sake of playing them, I guess.
Only you could download them on PSN.
I think you could maybe get Bayonetta, and I know Catherine was on there, but I don't want to buy that game. I can't see how Brad got it.
Oh boy, is this Jessica Nagiri? Not a
Mine's
virus.
Jessica Nagiri. It's totally not a virus. And this was on my Facebook for some reason.
Don't worry, I have like all the Jessica Nagiri. All of them.
Well, time to see what the internet has for me.
Derp, you need to stop sending us files. It's breaking our stream of everything. Why though? Well, I was like, it was a screen that was just instantly closed.
Oh, okay, thanks, Derp.
I don't know why
That's what I was expecting.
It was like, I opened it and I closed it. Like, it was in the process of still expanding, and I'm just like, close. No. Anyway, back to Wii games that are apparently we're going to buy all 50. Koei, I don't know how you say that. Warrior Orochi 3 Hyper.
Hold on, I'm deleting this picture and emptying my recycle bin.
Nice. Just shred it.
You should probably
Does that feature
reformat your hard drive while you're at it.
Does that feature
I'm just
like
going to delete Systems 32.
BRB killing self?
Turn computer back on. Son of a bitch!
Wow. Okay, GHQ, not Homefront.
They should make it.
They should.
Homefront 2, Wii U exclusive.
Dude. Well, I really don't think these are going to be Wii U exclusive. I mean, because Bayonetta was on the PS3. And then Bayonetta, it was on Xbox too. And I can't see them just being like, fuck it, Wii U only, man. And dude, it's been like so many years since Bayonetta came out anyways. Darksiders 2, Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy is going to be on it. But
Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy? That's awesome, man.
Dude, you're going to be rich by playing a video game. It's going to be it's like getting a contract with Machinima.
Dude, flipping blind Let's Play of Jeopardy.
Dude, yes.
Dude, we should do that, like, seriously. But it's funny, they spelled it on here, Geopardy.
That's how you spell it.
No, it's, like, literally spelled wrong. It's Geopardy instead of Jeopardy.
Is it with a G or a J?
It's with a G. It's Geopardy, I'm serious. But it's...
Is it with a D or a T?
With a T.
Okay, now I understand how it's spelled wrong, Mike.
Right, it's spelled, like, really dumb. Geopardy, but it's Jeopardy. Because it wouldn't be a game about splitting open rocks and having a party about it when you find the shiny innards.
Geologists.
I mean, I'm sure that'd be fun.
1010
so,
would definitely
2 tribes. It's making Tokitori 2. Don't even know. Ubisoft. Ready for their fun stuff?
Is it Glowy Blue Light Wars?
Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh boy.
Just Dance 4.
Oh.
That's fun. Marvel Avengers Battle for Earth.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Not bad. Rabbids Land.
Oh, more Rayman Rabbids, because those are awesome.
Sports Collection. Your Shape Fitness Evolved 2003.
Your Shape Obese.
Could have been called You're Still Obese 2013. Zombie U, obviously.
Yay, Zombie U.
You guys have anything to say about Zombie U, or
I
did
think
we?
it looks good.
His one friend went down.
I think it looks like mid-end Xbox PS3 game. In terms of just like how it looks.
Apparently, you can go save your friends on that game too.
And then Rayman Legends, oh boy. And then lastly, Warner Bros. Scribblenauts Unlimited, which looks really cool, actually.
Scribblenauts is awesome, that's why.
Yeah. Game Party Champions, Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, which I'm pretty sure everyone already knew about those.
Dude, Scribblenauts.
Yeah.
Remember that time in guitar class when Raimi was playing Scribblenauts?
Yeah.
And we were like, Raimi, what happens if you like type in Dragon Ball Z, and then he typed it in, and a dragon that looked like Shenron came out and just killed him?
Right.
That was cool.
This is a good game. Like, Northern Light was playing it at PAX, and he was like, can I type in lightsaber? And because he was like, at the part where it was like, help this person cut down this tree. You could type in saw, and he'll just cut it down.
Uh-huh.
Can I use lightsaber? It's like, no, that's copyrighted. But you can say energy sword. And he did that, and he was just like this huge energy sword, just like cut the tree apart and stuff.
That's awesome.
So, Scribblenauts, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So, out of all the 50 games that are supposedly going to be released sometime after the Wii U comes out, there is like, 20 games that seem like pretty good to get?
20, maybe 25.
But if you think about it, half the games that are on this list are like something we could already get on our other consoles.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the other thing.
Or games that are already out that are just being ported to the Wii U.
Exactly.
Games you can play on your PlayStation 1.
Yeah. Wipeout 3, man. But really, that's like all. I mean, Black Ops, Transformers, that most likely will be on the other consoles. Mass Effect already is. And most of the big name title ones are gonna be. Darksiders 2 is already out. Assassin's Creed's gonna be. It's gonna be on the other ones. Bayonetta 2 most likely will. Arkham's already out. And then you have the just like weird games that are like, oh,
these weird Wii games that you could go get on a Wii.
Yeah, Mickey, that'll obviously be on the others because it was already on the other consoles. So really, it's like, and you see, no Pokemon or Zelda game announced.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, really?
They're two number one sellers. Oh, we're just not making games for the consoles.
It's like Nintendo's like, dude, Mario. You know, really a really good idea, guys.
We should just take the same Mario game we've had for the last 18 years, and we should put it on the game again. And then everybody's going to pay for it.
Let's make Mario have fucking Yoshis again.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can make him have gold coins.
Yeah, we
Mario.
Dude,
Mario
I know that Mario U would just be like the same thing as like every other Mario game, but I know when I get a Wii U, I'm getting Mario U.
Well, obviously, dude, any Nintendo thing calls for a Mario game. It's just like, you do that.
They need to not, like, beat around the bush like they did with Skyward Sword, though. They need to make at least 2 Zelda games on this console.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But see, here's the bad thing. It's like, they should have pushed forward. They shouldn't have just, where are we at where we should have been, like, when the Slims came out?
Yeah.
Like, you're making a third-gen console at the end of the third-gen console's lives.
Yeah.
It's like, Nintendo. This could have been like your huge chance to just blow away everyone else. Like if you threw a little more money in, you could have made like a 4th-gen console in 3rd-gen era. I mean, it's still looking pretty good. I mean, if we can get some killer games on it,
it needs to get some good exclusives.
Exactly.
And then that's how you sell a game. That's how you sell the consoles, with exclusives. Halo
Yeah.
sold the Xbox. I don't care what anyone says. Halo sold the Xbox.
Well, it did. You can't really say anything else did because that's like what its main exclusive or only. You can't be like, which Bullet 2 sold the Xbox? Yeah, that's a game. No, it is. Like,
Bloodwake sold the Xbox.
I'm Not Human sold the Xbox. Yeah.
What sold the PS2? The fact that it's PS2.
PS2 sold the PS2.
There's got to be like one game that you think of when you say PS2, though.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
Final
like
Fantasy
PS1.
10, Kingdom Hearts series.
Yeah, Final Fantasy, Kingdom
Hearts. Kind of.
GTA.
Yeah, because it was on there. But PS2 was strong by the time GTA, any of them came out. Because GTA was already around before then. I don't know. I do think the PS2 just sold itself. Because it already had established, like, with its prior console, just like, hey, I have a lot of titles. I'm, like, the best gaming console around.
If you go by that logic, though, the Wii should be the #1 system.
Because it's Nintendo.
Because it's a Nintendo.
Well, I know,
has to
but
be games that sell the console. It's the same problem that Sega had. Sega had the best console, but they had
just got
games.
drunk and we're like, let's not make consoles anymore. Let's just make Sonic all the time.
Dude, seriously, Sega Saturn, that was like the best console of its day, but it had no games.
Exactly. That was the thing, like, Sega Saturn, I think it came out before PS1? Or around the same time. If it would have had, you know, better games than 3D Fighter, it could have just wrecked. When we were going through the shed stuff, I found like Sega Saturn games. Dude, the jewel cases. Jesus Christ. Have you seen a jewel case for the Sega Saturn games?
Yeah.
Oh, God, they're like a flippin' book and a half. They're like, it's like if you take two PS3 cases and stack them on top of each other.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this existed? Yeah, I mean, and then Dreamcast. They could have done good, but like
Dreamcast
they didn't have.
actually did pretty good. It had way better graphics than a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, but I mean, they just didn't. Dreamcast, they were ahead of their time, and then they just didn't have any selling point. But then the PS2 came in and it was just like, whoa! Remember that thing that I'm trying to think of a game that could have just sold on PS2. And then I just can't think of anything. Because at the time, when I had my PS2, I played a lot of different games on it. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm glad I have the PS2 to play just this one game. Because, like, there were so many things on it. Because it was out before the Xbox was.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the PS2 really just sold because it was, like, Sony made it. But, and by that time...
And it had games because it was the only...
And if you think about it, Nintendo didn't...
Its only competition for the first 2 years was the GameCube.
Well, dude, like, really its only competition was Sega before the GameCube did come along. But then the GameCube didn't do as good as they'd hoped.
GameCube was awesome.
It is. But, I think GameCube might have been their best era. They did come out with some really good stuff on there.
Dude, GameCube in my books is Nintendo's best era at this point.
Oh. Besides, like, the earliest stuff. Obviously, that was, like, their best stuff. Because that's just, like, what was like, yeah, we're Nintendo. But, because it was like, Nintendo made the 64, right? And then it was like, that was it. And then there was PS1, Sega's stuff, PS2, and then like, oh, I guess we should make a disc-based console now. GameCube. And by that time, PS2 has already moved up closer to like the gen. Xbox is around. And so it's like, by that time, they were just like so shadowed by them, it's like, there's really no catching up, even if your name's Nintendo.
This rant went nowhere. I don't know where this even came from.
This has been a good talk, dude. Like, this whole Nintendo Wii U has just been, like, the best part of the whole podcast.
It needs to be its own podcast.
It's just been like, whoa, awesome. We're like converging on 2 hours almost. Just gonna upload, render. I might actually have to compress this one.
Yeah,
but anyway.
I predict the Wii U to not do so good at first because most of its games are already out on the old consoles, or they're games that are going to be out on the old consoles anyway.
Alright, well...
But then once its technology moves forward and once developers start actually making games for it, I think it's going to pull ahead.
Hopefully. But the only way it's going to pull ahead is unless in the next year, PS4 and Xbox 720 don't get, like...
They haven't even leaked information. They haven't even talked about those. Even Xbox even said that they're not making a new console yet.
Well, I know, but still, even, it's eventually going to happen.
I know eventually, but I don't think it's going to be for another at least 3 years.
I mean, I know both the consoles can already do pretty good, but eventually we're going to have to update them so they can handle whatever else new is going to be going on with them in terms of games.
Well, but then, you got to get new hardware to do better graphics and everything, but...
Well, computers. All you have to do is put some of that into one of your consoles and it should be awesome.
They should be able to do that. Instead of just coming out with a new console, they should go, well, here's the new hard drive and here's the new graphics card.
If you think about it,
you put them in.
Couldn't you technically make your own console? Just like take the innards of a computer and put it inside a box, console complete?
I guess. You'd have to have like a 360 operating system or something.
Well, I mean, if you can make a program that's your dashboard and how stuff works.
It would still only do the stuff that the 360 can do anyway, because that's what the games are. It's not like by putting a better graphics card in your 360.
No, I mean like
Battlefield would be as good as Ultra on PC.
Well, I know. I mean, like literally making your own console. Like you could just take the insides of a PC and then create a shell around them for your console.
I guess you could. I don't see how that would be cost effective though.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Unless you figure out a cost effective way to do it.
By the time you buy everything, I bet it would be just as much or more than just buying a 360.
Well, I don't know. But
if you're going to build a PC, you might as well build a PC.
Yeah. Anyway, that was our super awesome Wii U rant. Xbox Ahoy's bonus footage for the China Lake's out. I should go watch that. Anyway, that was really good. That was probably the best, out of the entire podcast.
Derp's just been quiet for the past 20 minutes.
Yeah, he said, no input. Derp, what are your thoughts on the Wii U?
Literally sounded like a grizzly bear. That was funny as shit.
Derp's bear impression. I'm gonna have to, put an annotation. If you don't want to hear us rant about stupid crap in the beginning, skip to whatever time we started talking about the Wii U for, the best discussion ever.
Dude, we said hella funny stuff, though.
Well, I'll put it, after some stuff. I'll figure it out. I'll actually have to go back and listen to it and be like, oh, yeah.
I couldn't watch the last one because I was I was doing this. I don't want to listen to me talk for an hour.
I listened to the last one, but while I was playing, MW3. So, I kind of canceled out hearing me and, heard what you two had to say or whatnot. But, apparently people are watching it. I mean, it's got, as many views as one of my normal videos, so I guess it's good.
Your subs see that you uploaded a video, they watch it for 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go do something else now.
This is an hour long. This one's gonna be 2 hours long, almost. We're 7 minutes away, 8 minutes, 6 minutes away from 2 hours.
Oh, fuck, we gotta go 2 hours.
Should we just... It's like that time me and Derp were on Skype for 10 hours.
I thought you guys did a 24-hour Skype call.
We were... What was that, Mike? It was,
we did. 4 hours Skype.
It was pretty intense shit right there.
Was that was pretty crazy.
I think eventually we just kind of stopped talking.
We just were playing. I got that sick multi-kill, and then you're like, I was like, dude, Derp, I just got this, like, really cool, like, triple kill in MW3. Oh, man, you should have been here to see it. Mike, I'm in the same lobby as you.
Was only a double kill.
Yeah, only double. And I was just like, the kill feed made it look like it was a triple, man. It was funny, because I kept playing. We were playing MW3, and since we were on Skype, I didn't see when he was talking on the game, so I was like, I kept thinking, like, I was the only person in the lobby, and, like, Derp wasn't playing with me. And, when there'd be, like, moments other than that, I'd just be like, Derp, dude, you should be here right now. Derp, man, I wish you could have seen it. He's like, Mike, I'm still in the same lobby playing with you right now. Oh! But it was funny, because I thought I did cool, and then Derp's just like, dude, you didn't do cool.
You didn't do shit.
Other than that, we could spout real fast about DLC.
What do you mean DLC? There's like nothing.
Kill Lily.
Armored Kill. There you go. It's out. Go play it.
Armored Kill. You get 5 new vehicles. They all explode. Boom.
Derp, you summed up Armored Kill just wonderfully. AC-130 is a flying sausage with 5 free kills in it, so...
And going the jet that takes it down is a free kill, because, dude, you're playing Armored Kill on a jet, the other enemy jets see the AC-130, and they get tunnel vision. AC-130 tunnel vision, 5 easy kills, and then you get an easy kill.
Exactly. They're so busy on that, and you just whoop-de-doop them away.
Whoop-de-doop them away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that in like every Let's Play now. I'm gonna whoop you away.
Dude, you have to. That's gotta be like your new slogan.
It's my
like
new catchphrase.
It's just like Walabu was your name that I came up. This is like your slogan that I came up with. Whoop-de-doop. Gotta whoop-de-doop away. Just like on whoever's gonna be the final kill of like your next Red Dead part, you're gonna get whoop-de-dooped away.
And then you just got dude.
Well, what else? Red Homefront Dawn is...
we didn't even talk about Red Homefront Dawn.
Yeah.
I was like actually legitly wanted to talk about that a little bit.
We can. We got 3 minutes till it's 2 hours. I say screw it. I mean, like, other podcasts go for over 2 hours. And then almost... Like, when I see, like, Saving Progress, Northern Lions podcast... It's like 2 hours. I'm like, oh shit! I actually want to listen to all 2 hours of this. So who knows? Maybe so. Go ahead.
I don't know what to say about. It's like a spiritual remake of Red Dawn. Like I don't know. It's on Netflix, so go watch Red Dawn on Netflix, and cause it's awesome. Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen are the stars, and it's just awesome. And
I was just about to say, didn't Patrick Swayze die? But then when you said Charlie Sheen, I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing now. I was like, hold on, Patrick Swayze's dead.
Yeah, well, I don't,
Gather the Dragonballs just for this movie.
Yes, gather the Dragonballs and bring back Patrick Swayze so he can be a cameo in the new Red Dawn movie.
They even asked Derp for, like, first-hand experience. What's it like being revived by the Dragonballs? So Patrick Swayze just, like, understands.
It wasn't that exciting.
Little have we known, Patrick Swayze's been training with King Kai, and he's going to use a spirit bomb and destroy the actor that's replacing him.
So yeah, it's basically like you take Homefront, turn it into a movie, and
the original Red Dawn was Russia like took over Europe like Hitler wanted to do, and then they took over Cuba and Mexico. So it was basically like the U.S. against the world, and then Russia decided to invade U.S. And it's about this group of high school students that go up into the mountains and try to survive World War III, basically.
Yeah. And
they end up like doing guerrilla warfare against the Russians in their hometown. It's a pretty awesome movie, and the ending is awesome.
Yeah.
And so in the remake, it's like the same thing, but they're in Seattle, not in like the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Patrick Swayze's role is being played by the guy who played Thor.
Yeah.
And he's like a Marine and blah, blah, blah. And
I'm the main strong character of this movie.
Charlie Sheen's role is being played by Josh Peck from the show Drake and Josh.
Yeah, dude.
I just laughed so hard when I saw that Josh Peck was in Charlie Sheen's part.
When I saw the movie poster for that, or it looks like their Facebook cover poster, and I saw him, I couldn't help but just be like, the Twitch.
Yeah, I know.
He used to be fat.
Yeah, he used to be fat. And,
Maybe a little reference that one episode where he was helping do the reenactment of the crime scene, but then they really thought he was the crime dude, and then he got, like, beat.
Yeah.
He got, like, beat like Rodney King by, like, all the police officers.
Yeah.
That was such a funny show, my god.
That show was so good. Dude, my favorite episode is the one where they do the Blues Brothers tribute. I was just like, dude, what?
Seriously, yeah. They were on a mission from Get. Anyway, but that's pretty much Red Dawn, yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of like Koreans instead of Russians now, but I don't know.
Yeah. Same difference, I guess. They're all foreign.
It looks good if you're not expecting it to be an exact carbon copy of the original. I know a lot of the feedback from it is like, oh, they're ruining a good movie from the 80s, blah, blah, blah. But if you take it for what it is, which is a spiritual remake, not an actual remake,
right,
then it does look good.
And it also would look good if you're not someone who knows what a good movie is.
If you haven't seen the original Red Dawn, I bet it would even look good. Because you don't know what the original one is.
Well, I haven't seen the original one.
Go on Netflix and watch it right now, you homo.
Man, I'm playing Skyrim.
Homo erectus? How dare you? Walking in such a non-up-straight position? Damn you, primitive mind. Go hurry up and fall so you're on our level.
Well, you sound like someone who was raised in the 90s now.
I was raised in the 90s.
No,
I was about to say, Derp. We're kind of older than you.
I mean, like a nostalgia fag. I hate nostalgia fags.
Bitch, Gen 1 is the only Gen. And you know what? Mario 3 was the best Mario ever. Yeah, it actually was, but...
That's from the 80s, though.
Don't care. G1 Transformers is better than Michael Bay.
Well, that's a given. Michael Bay is addicted to explosions.
No, you didn't see what I did there. Transformers from 82. That's why I said that.
I can see Michael Bay going to like an AA meeting for people who are addicted to explosions.
Now, let's have Jim come up here.
My name's Michael Bay, and I'm addicted to explosions.
So, I'm thinking, guys, in the next movie, we have some guy walking away, super epic slow-mo from an explosion without looking at it. And then he explodes. And then the title end screen explodes.
And then Terry Crews runs out of the wall and, oh, they're blocking power!
And then Shia LaBeouf comes out and yells about how Optimus died. The end.
Dude, or he could just yell, no, like the entire ending.
Shia LaBeouf explodes.
He like as he like says no, like they add text captions of him saying no, like coming out of his mouth, and they explode as he says them. And then the bits and fragments of the no like explode into more fragments, so it just keeps exploding like continuously.
Also, they need to take the love interest of the movie and use CGI to make her even hotter.
Yeah, dude. Just like you take two Megan Foxes and then breed them, so you have a double.
You make her British and give her super Botox lips.
Well, then you have a double breeded Megan Fox, and then
you take Megan Fox, the chick from Dark Side of the Moon, and Jessica Nagiri, and you make the chick for the fourth movie.
Actually, that'd make, like, Justin Geary, like, uglier because she's already hotter than both of them.
Okay, then Jessica Geary's the chick for the fourth movie. There you go.
Sold. That's not... I'll go watch that movie, like, 10 times over. In the theaters in 3D. And I'll buy tickets.
Out, and then nudes are linked.
Don't worry, it's not a virus, bro.
Actually a virus, but you're too skeptic to click it.
Dude, just like that one that was like a Black Ops hack or whatever.
Oh, God.
Black Ops 2 beta.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 beta. Dude, like, the only reason they hired that chick is because she's like, oh, I have this ass thing, and, yeah, it's, like, better than Megan Fox's face, so I guess you're gonna have to hire me, huh?
Yeah,
and they're like, yeah, I guess so.
I have this mouth, and if you hire me, I'll stick your dick in it for
free! So they have to pay me to be an actor.
Yeah.
But other than that, just like, Michael Bay, he's really struggling with his addiction right now.
His addiction to explosions.
It's extremely hard on him at the moment.
He's all in like a back alley buying explosions from a black dude named Tyrone.
Where'd you get those explosions, Michael Bay? Some white guy was selling at the back of the alley.
Where'd you get
Michael,
that explosion?
What are you doing, Michael? You're on probation. No, you don't have to tell my officer.
I love this. We had like such a serious WiiU talk. Now we're just spiraling into madness with like addictions to explosions.
It's 2 in the morning.
What happened?
It's almost 2 in the morning. Derp, it's like 5 in the morning there.
Dude, you know how fucking tired I am right now?
You're podcasting, man. You can't be tired.
I'm
Well, stop it.
Like,
well, don't.
I'm surprised I haven't fallen asleep right now, and I hate this fucking place.
What?
I'm playing Skyrim, like I said, and there's this one place.
You're not supposed to be playing a game while you're podcasting.
Oh, shit. I could have been playing Red Dead Redemption this whole time, turning my Xbox on.
Maybe next podcast we should all
just be playing games.
I did this last time, too.
I think that's why you don't talk as much as we do.
Oh, Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion XL is in my Xbox.
Nah, James must
I guess I'll play that.
Anyway, as you see, we're all now settling down for the rest of our nights. I'm probably gonna play.
Let's play Modern Warfare 3, dudes.
Oh, Walabu's online.
Yeah. We should all just play MW3 at once.
Alright,
together right now. Let's play it.
Shut the fuck up,
Well,
John.
I don't have it for Xbox, because I'm not going to buy it again.
Oh, wow, you actually don't? I thought you did.
No, I don't have it. I didn't buy it for you, you lying piece of shit, John.
Dude. Whatever.
This is John's argument. Dude. Yo, fuck you.
I got a message with a download link from you.
What the fuck do you mean from me?
On my Xbox, I got a message that said, Derp has
Picks.
gifted you this game.
Picks.
Hit redeem. Blah,
Picks.
blah, blah. And I hit redeem.
It didn't happen.
Picks.
Well, if it's hacks, it's benefiting me. Because
I said picks.
I didn't pick
Fix it, it happened. Oh my god. We're here every week, people. We're here every week.
We are?
I play Spelunky. I want to play Spelunky.
Did you actually buy it?
Yep.
How is it anyway?
It's the best game you'll ever play.
Dude,
It
it's
looks
like
fun.
take Mario. It's like take Mario, give it items, and
Not even Mario. It's like,
yeah,
dude,
It's like-
it's like, I don't know. It's amazing.
I know there's a game like Spelunky.
The controls are so, oh my god, the controls are so tight. It's ridiculous.
It's a good
I
game.
have to turn
I
my
wish
TV down before the theme song starts, or it'll destroy the world.
Or was it like the Castle Crashers theme, where it breaks everybody's ears?
Yeah.
Ah, dude, I haven't played that game in forever. I still haven't fucking completely finished that game.
Dude, it's like when we go over, like, it's when you, like, hover over the XMB menus, like, Castle Crasher, just like, music.
Oh.
Seriously, it's just like the loudest XMB, like, menu music ever.
Seriously, I have, like, my volume at
we're starting,
1.
Okay, guys, we're like, starting to rant. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are. Shit.
We're starting to IRL talk in the podcast. I mean, we already are, but we're like, yeah, man, like, whenever I do this is like, fucking,
I thought it was over. That's why I started playing Spelunky. I thought you stopped recording.
Well, hey, that makes
my dick
really
in the bear trap. It cuts it off every time. Somebody tell me what to do.
That's podcast, guys. We just hit 2 hours and 5
Spelunky.
In bursts.
MW3.
Oh god, it's a grizzly bear. I need my dad.
Purrs everywhere.
Dude. Okay. I'll tell you about what this story is like after we're done recording.
God, it smells loud.
I don't want to rant more.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, it's been a 2-hour podcast. If you watch all of this, if you make it to the end, you're a trooper, and...
Put something in the we need to tell them to put something in the comment section if they really made it to the end.
Yes. If you made it to the end...
If you made it to the end, put in the comment section, Red Homefront Dawn.
Red Homefront Dawn.
And bear noises, and Spelunky.
Yeah. Spelunky, and, tell us how many copies you sent to your grandmother of this podcast.
Make sure there's porn on it, though. Otherwise, they won't want it.
70 gigabytes of free porn.
Deleting 70 terabytes of porn. What? What? 70 terabytes.
Remember, people, stay... We don't have a slogan, do we? Just come back
and say my channel slogan.
Or you could just do this. There you go. There's your slogan.
What, dude?
My channel slogan is "Game Over," the place where no one-ups are given.
Your slogan was like, "You're about to get wadooed."
That's when I kill somebody. You're about to get wadooed.
Wadooed. Wadooed, watch out. Right, okay, we're supposed to end things. Now it's 2 hours and 1 minute. Okay, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Okay. As always, this has been Walabu. You can find him at Game Over. This has been IGoDerp. You can find him at IGoDerp, but he probably doesn't have any videos up.
I'm actually starting another series this week, so yeah.
Good. I'll actually have to go subscribe to you on this account.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate the links.
I guess I have to subscribe to you too. God damn it.
I'll make sure I'll make sure I forget that your content's uploaded to YouTube. Anyways, right. So if you guys made it this far, tell us. Make a bear sound. Comment about.
Make a bear sound and tell us how many copies of this podcast that you sent to your grandma.
With porn on it. Yes. As always, it's been your 3 people that talk about nothing for like 2 hours. And we'll see you guys next week.
You remember the place when I was forgiven?
Fucking bombs.